Alright guys, so update on today. I wrote my blog, I completed the video, I came to the library before they were open, sat outside and used their internet to upload everything and tie everything together. And I was driving to Grant Cardone's office while I was on hold. I was told yesterday by Angela, his receptionist, to call into the show, and I did. And I was on hold waiting, and I was at his office, and I threw on my dress pants and my shiny black shirt and was on my way up to his office while on hold when I was in the elevator. And I got on phone with him, and I was like, hey, I'm here. And then they cut to another person, and I was like, all right. So there was a couple of other guys that were in there that I was talking to, basically kind of trying to give them a little bit of a rundown of why I was there. And then Angela, the receptionist, she got off the phone with somebody who was like, hey, I'm sorry, I apologize. And then she told me that I had to leave. So I probably overstepped my bounds a little bit. That sucks. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to. Probably should have thought that one through a little bit more before I went up there. I very easily could have talked to him and explained why I was here, but that didn't happen. So a little discouraged, but that's okay. I'm going to continue doing what I'm doing. I'm going to continue with the videos every day and the blog and writing my book. That's all I can do. I reached out to a solar company out here to try and see if there was something that I can do while I'm down here, while I'm working on this. We'll see if that pans out. I also got a message earlier from Andy, my previous boss, offering me a position if I needed one in Colorado. And thank you, Andy. That means the world to me. It really does. I love you guys to death, and it's still on the table. But I'm gonna try and stick it out here. I'm gonna try and stick with my guns, as they say in the artillery, to try and make this happen. I believe in it. That's why I'm down here. I came down here to try and see this through and to try and make this happen. And if nothing else, at least I know that I'm going to keep working on what I'm doing. I'm writing my book finally. This is years and years and years in the process, and every day that I write something into it is more that goes in the final thing. And as I get more and more money, I can reach out to other people who might be interested in helping with my idea. Grant Cardone, he was the top of my list because I listened to him explain his dreams and his values and his goals and who he is for more than 500 hours. He's got 4 books that I listened to, 4 audiobooks, and watched his show, Whatever It Takes, Ultimate Job Interview, and I've watched all these things, and I thought I had a pretty good handle on who he was. And when I came down here, I didn't have anything. I went into his office, and I went to pay to press my suit, and I went in there, and I was like, hey, I'm here to try and work with him and try and, I'd like to build an innovation department so that I could help him out and build his brand. And they were like, I talked to his assistant, Katie, and she said, okay, well, send me your proposal. And then, so I emailed her the proposal, and I got an email back from her saying that I need to send a resume and a 60-second video to careers@grantcardone.com, which is where you would submit something if you wanted a job with him. So I did that, and didn't hear anything back from him. Went the next day to talk to him, and I wanted to make my presence known every day, at least put my, step in the office so that they know that I'm still here, that they know what's going on. And since then, I, haven't had much luck. I've gone in there multiple times, and I've sent multiple emails, and haven't gotten an assertive yes or no. I've just gotta feel like I've gotten the cold shoulder, which I understand. He's worth $500 million. He's got a lot of stuff on his plate, and he's trying to build him. I get that. I'm down here for a separate reason, but I figured that he's the kind of person who would want to see what I'm doing happen, and we'll see if that ends up being the case. So I'm about to step into the library and send my resume off to this guy, and write another blog post, and this will be my video, another video for today. So wish me luck. Everything's as it should be when you're on the quest, right? So any comments, anything that you guys can help me with, you know the deal, the drill. You know where to find me. So check out my Facebook page. This will be on there. Check out my YouTube video. This will be on there. Check out my blog. Check out my GoFundMe if you have anything to spare. I would, much appreciate it. Everything helps right now. I mean, even $10, you'd be surprised how far $10 will go with what I'm doing right now. So, but only if you want to help. You know what I mean? Only if you want to help. And I love you all to death. Thank you so much for following me, and thank you for supporting me. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks.